going on, guys? I hope they're having a great day out there, guys. We're down at the skate park, and this is my first maiden voyage out, getting out of my house and going out for a little bash after the surgery here. I'm still filled with stitches and lots of fun, but I'm getting better and better every day. So guys, on last videos you guys seen with the Xmaxx here, it has been an ongoing saga. I've been trying to figure out what's going on with this thing. Now, before I put the servo in this thing, I decided to try one other thing because I've realized two weird problems that were going on with this car, was the distance and the intermittent cutting in and out. So what I did was I ordered one of these lovely things, the Dumbo remote control with receiver combo. They're like 36 bucks. And I chucked this in here with the receiver, and we're gonna test this thing out today and see if she starts doing the same thing. I was talking with the Xmaxx master, Speed Psycho, and we were chatting back and forth about this a little bit, and I'm going to try this out first before I throw the servo in here, and that way I know everything has been changed except the servo at this point. That way I know 100% that's what it is. So we're going to take this thing out, give a little bash down here at the skate park. Haven't been down here in a while, and have a little fun, guys, so stay tuned, everybody. Also, guys, we are going to run this thing on a set of the dual Avonic batteries this time. Last time I ran the HRBs in here, and everybody was saying it could be the battery, so we were running this thing on a set of pretty much brand new Avonic lipos, so that'll be another thing we can rule out. All right, guys. Well, let's see how she runs today for me. If it stays running, or we start getting the weird intermittent cutting and that stuff. I ran it at home for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. And other than it going into thermal shutdown because I was just whooping the heck out of this thing, she never shut down. But I figured to bring it out for a proper bash here and see what happens. All right, well, let's give it a run. You know, I noticed one thing with this remote on this unit, on the Xmaxx here. The throttle's a lot more touchy. Like, it's a lot more reactive. I think I gotta set my endpoints with my steering a little bit here, but it steers better now, and I noticed the range was a lot, better. Because, guys, if you guys remember, this thing was also not only cutting in and out, but my range was terrible. And I was trying to figure out what was going on with that because I could barely get 40 yards if I was lucky for range on this thing, and it was cutting out. So that was another odd thing. So that's what me and Speed were deciding that, you know, maybe going the receiver and putting a new transmitter receiver on this thing was maybe a better bet to start with. She landed beautiful. All right, well, let's give her another launch here, and we'll go outside the fence as usual and have a little fun out there. Oh, guys, I gotta tell you what, it's so nice getting out here. Today has been the first day that I have really felt, you know, just overall a lot better. Feel like more alive, more energy. In 2 days, I'll be getting the stitches all removed, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. Ooh, I was a little bit steering. I gotta mess with these endpoints here. I'll bring you guys back in a moment. It's like it kind of pulls off to the one side. You know what else I think I gotta do? I gotta mess with the differentials in this thing, because I'm noticing I'm getting a lot more ballooning going on in the front. I think I need to thicken up the differentials because she's definitely ballooning a lot heavier in the front, and it's kind of doing that weird little bit of pulling thing. So I got a little bit of work, but first I'm just trying to get this thing to stay running. Ooh, she came down a little heavy on that one. I think it's time to maybe go outside the fence here. Oh yeah, she got a little bit of mud stuck in the bumper. And guys, while I'm walking out here, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you for all the support and kind comments. You know, going through surgery here and recovering, everybody's just been super nice and sending the prayers and everything my way, and I really appreciate it, guys. Really do, and can't wait till summertime comes again, but we're gonna have some fun in the snow. But let's give the Xmaxx a few more launches here. We're gonna mess around with some other parts inside, but today's kind of a little maiden day out again. Man, she came off that jump a little crooked. It was all over the place. All right, well, so far so good. Ooh, man, I just couldn't get that last little bit of throttle I need. Well, the Xmaxx is out here digging some ditches today. We'll just put that right back there. Well, I gotta say, guys, so far so good. I mean, this thing was acting up before by now. Love watching this monster fly through the air. But yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, in the past, she was acting up already. You know, going into that LVC mode. In the distance now, I can actually go. I mean, I haven't gone as far as I can reach this remote yet, but I've gone twice as far as I could before, and she was still running. Oh, spiked the brakes a little too hard. Xmaxx don't care though. And guys, I am running this thing now, and everybody was saying in the last video with this about running this thing in the super wide mode. And I've noticed almost everybody else out there has been recording in this mode, and I've never changed the GoPro to it. Definitely got a nice, lot wider, lot wider shot to everything. So it looks pretty cool. You know, you would think with, you know, somebody that works in television, I would experiment with these things or try it out, but nah, you know, just rip it out of the box, throw a battery in it, and go. It feels so good to be out here, guys. Whoa, I just clipped that pole. Woo, that was close. That could have been bad for an A-arm. Well, that's where she came to rest. That was a close one because it hit, almost caught, it just nipped the pole on that little grind rail. That could have been ugly. I've never tried getting a shot from here. See what this looks like, or if I hit something. Not too bad. Well, I don't want to speak too soon here, guys. I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm feeling like all this problem has been this receiver. You know, I bought this receiver. If you guys remember, like, I don't know, last summer, maybe beginning of this summer, the receiver went bad in this thing, and I changed it out, put a new Traxxas receiver in there. Seemed like everything was fine, but it was like on the first or second run is when I noticed the distance was really weird, and it just wasn't acting right. But I was like, well, maybe it's just, you know, whatever. I didn't know, maybe I had bad batteries, maybe the transfer is bad. So I tried switching the transmitter to another Traxxas transmitter, made no difference. And then been going through all this problem. So I may have got a bad receiver right from the start, and or something to do with the receiver, and that's what's been causing all these problems all along. That is such a brutal landing. Nothing like a good drop right on the blacktop. But I'll tell you what, guys, with this M2C chassis brace has made a world of difference on this Xmaxx. I mean, it has kept these bulkheads and the shock towers together, and just made a huge change for this truck. And I also got the M2C Racing wide kit on this thing. The handle's nice. You know, I really want to send it off as vert wall just because, you know, just because. But I'm not sure. As long as I land it on its wheels, it might take it. You know what? Since all the trees and all the stuff has died off the tree, maybe we'll launch it off here before we're done today. All right, we're gonna give her a couple launches off of this one and see if we can land nicely on this. This is kind of like the little jump of doom here, because if you don't land it where you want it, it's an ugly landing for the car. Yeah, that's not where I wanted to land it. I got a little too trigger happy out here. You know, I've been away from the throttle trigger here a little too long. Yeah, she's still running, so we're gonna keep running it. Man, that was kind of brutal. All right, a little less throttle this time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! All right, maybe we're gonna stop trying that jump. Well, that jump hasn't been working out too well, so we're gonna try this one. I just kind of looked everything over. Everything looks good. At least that's not too bad for it there. But the Xmaxx is taking it like a champ. I just looked over the shock towers and all the normal stuff, the brakes on stuff like that. And so far, she's looking pretty good. Man, I just cannot seem to land that down ramp. Ooh, land on your wheels. There you go. Let's see here. Oh, man, that knocked some dirt out of the rims from the last time I ran this thing. And no, guys, I did not knock that one off this time. That one is not my fault. Some of you know, some of you may not know, but yes, the Xmaxx has caused some carnage down here at the old skate park. Holy cow. I wasn't expecting that kind of a... I'll have to try that again. Thing spazzed off of that thing. But yes, the Xmaxx has caused some damage down here in the past. Ooh. Well, you know what, guys? I think it's time to go for it. Thinking about trying this jump. It killed the Outcast for us when we launched it in there. And I'm thinking of trying this and seeing how the Xmaxx takes to see if we can make it into the bowl or somewhere over there. Let's see how this goes. Hope you guys can see this with the sun blaring in here. Well, she just caught the fence. I completely missed altogether. It caught the fence up there at the top. She's still in one piece. Well, I gotta reattach the body and we'll be back. All right, well, she took that one, threw the body back on, and oh no! I can't even tell. Did it actually land on its wheels first? The Xmaxx was just working, and I literally stopped there, and it is dead as a doornail. I'm not even steering. Let's check this one out. Oh, she's fine. I think the ESC turned off, or I have a piece of this really gummy rubber stuff that jammed inside the power button because the power button fell out, and I think it's a little too tight, and it actually turned itself off. But guys, it's time for the big jump. Let's give the Xmaxx a good launch, see what happens. What's the worst that can happen, right? Parts can be bought, we can replace it. We're gonna back this thing up, give it a nice good run. And we got a hole-in-one. Almost. She landed right in the trash can. Wow. You know I couldn't do that again. Well, we did lose the lipo out of there on that one, so we'll put this back in and see if it still works. Well, slap the battery back in her, and she is still kicking. Unbelievable, but... Oh, man, the front wheels rode the fence coming down. It was so close to making it out of there, but not quite. Well, plugged everything back in again, and she's good to go. The Xmaxx is amazing, the punishment that this truck can't take. I mean, it is astounding. With a few upgrades and changes on it, this thing can just get beat on. And but guys, another thing we could take away from today, guys, the Xmaxx seems to be fixed. I've been out here running it, and she has been working beautiful. It's crazy, and I'm still honestly scared to say it's fixed, but so far it looks like it was the receiver. Well, boys and girls, I'm going to for now say the Xmaxx is fixed and back in all her glory. So we're gonna see. Hopefully she stays all happy, but she took some serious punishment down here today, guys, and just kept on kicking, and I couldn't be happier. And it's honestly just been a blast getting to get back down here again and have some fun again and not be tied up in my house and not be able to do a whole lot of stuff. So, but guys, I hope you all enjoyed the little Xmaxx video down to the skate park. I had a blast. We're probably gonna bust out some more cars. Trevor might even be coming down here to visit with me, so we might have some more fun coming up, guys. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. But until next time, y'all, be safe, be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.